In this video, I'll explain how to submit a competition entry. The first thing you need to do is log in with your Boxing Club user ID. I'm just going to use a generic one here. And you will then see two links on the home page. One is competition entry and the other is competition payment. So the first thing you need to do is go to competition entry. The idea of this page is that you can fill out the form for each individual boxer and then you submit the entry once you have those details put in. You can also view information about the competition by clicking on this checkbox. So unchecking it again will hide that information. I'll now begin to start entering boxers into this particular competition. So we'll just start filling out all the fields. They're pretty standard fields: first name, surname, gender, pick the year born, pick the weight, pick the province, put in your club contact name, and put in the club contact email address. It's important that this is correct because this is the email that the confirmation will arrive in. I'm just going to use a generic one so I can show, and put in a phone number. Make sure to check the confirmation box here, and when you're finally done, click submit entry. You'll see it pop up. This entry has now been submitted. You will now have received a confirmation email. In your inbox, you'll see an email like the following: your Boxing Club name and information about this particular entry. So we'll proceed to add a second one now. Again, all the information. This time some of the information will be saved for you because it's the same club, but you will have to check the checkbox again. Click submit entry. And once again, you should see the email in your inbox. So here we are. So it'll be an email like this. At this point, we're ready to review the payments. So there's two ways of accessing the payments. You can just click this link here and it'll take you straight to the payment page. Alternatively, if you need to come back later from the home page, there's a direct link to the same page called competition payment. So the way the competition payment works is it knows the amount of entries that you've put in for that club and competition. It has the total cost prepared and the amount that you're due to pay. So to begin paying, start filling out the form below. Put in the address, put in the postcode and the city. And once all that information is filled out, you'll now see a button called Proceed to Payment. It's important then to click this button and continue to go to the transaction. So once you're happy with the amount that needs to be paid, pick your particular card. Something to note is if it's a debit, please make sure to pick your Visa debit and don't use Visa. And put in your details from here. What I'll do is I'll just carry on the transaction and I'll pause the video. So at this point, you'll have completed the transaction on the SagePay portal and you'll be redirected back to this page. So if you go back to the home page and then go to competition payment, you'll see at this point that your amount due is 0, and you'll have a message saying your amount due for this competition is 0, so you don't need to take further action. After paying, you may want to add more boxers. So you simply go back to the competition entry page, and we'll just add one more just for demonstration purposes. We just put in the number, click submit entry. Once again, you'll see the pop-up and you'll see the new mail come in. And when we go straight to the payment page, you'll see that the information has been updated. So now you have a total of 3 entries, total cost 120, but 80 has already been paid, so 40 is due. So simply follow the same process again to pay the remaining amount. So go through the payment and then you'll be redirected back to the payment successful page. So now when we go back to home and we go to competition payment, once again the amount due is back to 0. Please note, from now until 5 p.m. on the 6th of January, you can only create new entries. You won't be able to edit any records. However, at 5 p.m. 6th of January until 5 p.m. 8th of January, there will be a facility where you can click a button here and you'll be able to edit your boxers, your entries. That's all for now. I hope this video has been helpful. Thank you. Goodbye.